Man, it's really crazy because I come out here and run every single day. And I know because of that, I'm the hardest. But when it really comes down to it, I still don't really believe it. That's why I'm truly not. But I'm still damn hard. This is Miles for Justice Day 1,209 in a row. 1,209. I think that number might be off. I think it might be off. But yeah, we up there, baby. We 12-0 something. 8, 9, or 10. After the day. After the day, that is. So, little 3-mile Sunday evening shakeout. Like lately, last couple weekends, I've been very, very low miles on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, and that's really been great for me because I can still like have a weekend, a summer weekend, and enjoy that, you know, with my family. And that's what it's really all about. And that's why lately, truly, I've been having to lock in and focus on the crossing the street there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was a car coming as I'm crossing the street. Like, I was good to stop, but they were kind of stopping, so I always take it. You know what I'm saying? Because pedestrians truly have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? Especially at something like that where, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming. But they do put the onus on you to stop yourself. So that's kind of like, man, it's passing the family there. Beautiful family. Always good to see families out together on the trail. Nothing better than that. Always want to make your runs be a family type atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So always feel free. And it's actually encouraged, you know what I mean? Highly encouraged to bring the young with you. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be a newborn infant with the babies, or is going up to school age, middle school, high school, college, young professional, and on, you know? I mean, if you're not doing nothing, then like, this is the perfect opportunity to do something. You know what I mean? Like, just do something. So that's all we saying. Get out and get moving. Get in 2 miles, walk or run. I'll be leading, you know, the 3-mile crew, but we'll definitely have a 2-mile crew out there as well with some pacers guiding all of that for truly everyone. Like, the fastest group will be at 8 minutes, and the back group, the 5th group, will be at 20 minutes. So it's an 8 to 20 minute per mile spread, truly made for everyone. You know, if you are able to get out there and run 6-minute miles, we are truly asking you, like, on these runs, to scale it back a little bit. You know what I mean? And maybe run like 7:30s, you know? But it's also welcome and highly encouraged for elite runners, fast runners, to come out to share your experiences and share your joys of running and walking. Because many people who are not actively, regularly doing those activities may have an adverse relationship with those things, you know, and may have not always have found joy, happiness, fulfillment, you know, achievement in those things. And if we're able to share, you know, just the influence and the impact that running and walking has had on our lives, then there really is no better way to convey that information than people who are truly doing it and have done it, and to share that with someone who's just entering the space or someone that is reluctant to enter the space is everything. And that's why we really want to get a lot of elite runners mixed with a lot of novice runners, people who are literally like have never been to run club, have never really truly been interested in run club. Like, let's get together and move together, right? Like, truly, I've done this for over 1,200 straight days, right? 1,200 straight days of a 5K a day, at least 3.1 miles every day, right? For 1,200 some days in a row, like more than 1,000 days, more than 3 years, like every single day, right? Like, everything's happened, you know, over those 3 years, you know, like most recently, like we just had a baby, like, you know what I mean? I'm a father now, like we're new parents, right? And that is so amazing. And people are like, oh man, is the run streak gonna end? You know, and absolute, like, you know, kudos to Anna, because she really made sure it didn't. You know what I mean? Like, through it all, you know, she's like, you know, you have to get your run in. You know what I mean? So she knew I needed that time, and like that time really got carved out for me to do that. So it's just been amazing now. It's a whole new experience that I am able to share, right? And like, I wasn't really exposed to this community, though. Like, I'm hearing stories like last weekend had a family reunion, this weekend I had a family reunion. Hence is why I'm trying to make the weekend miles lighter, right? So I've been doing my long runs on like Fridays and doing another like medium long run on like Tuesday, you know? And that's just been working out so great for me. So Saturday and Sunday, like, I don't have to worry about trying to do a long run or anything like that. I can just be sure to get in my 3 miles, and that's all I need to do for the week, for the day. And I'm hitting the highest mileage I've ever hit, right? Like, I'm hitting like 55 miles a week now for 2 weeks in a row, right? And that's like, I don't know if I've ever done that before, I know I've hit 50 for 2 weeks in a row before, but 55, I don't think I have, right? And here soon, more than likely, I'm going to be going for a 60 mile week, right? And that'll be a new all-time high for me. And I know some people are like, they're hitting 80-mile weeks. They're striving and hitting for 100-mile weeks. Like, I absolutely have those aspirations. And that is something that I certainly see on the horizon for myself. And something I'm shooting for, aiming for, and it's certainly one of my goals moving forward. But I know before I can get there, I had to hit 50 miles per week. And I've been able to do that. And that is just awesome. You know, like, and the great thing is I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling healthy, right? So I'm not taking any, like, just huge jumps, right? I've had like a 12-week buildup now coming from here, right? And I started at like 23 miles per week. Like, I'm essentially just doing a 5K per day, right? I'm averaging 23 miles per week, but I'm running every single day, 7 days a week, right? So that has literally been my base for the last 3 years, right? That's been my base for the last 3 years. And because of that, I've been able to ramp it up here now, right? And still be feeling good, still be feeling healthy, right? And I think that just comes from all of the prehab that I do. Like, again, shout out to Anna, because once again, we're doing yoga every single day after my run. And we have done that now for about, probably about 3 months, We're like 3 months into this now, doing yoga every single day after my run. So that has just been a tremendous help. And that is what I was doing the first year of my run streak, right? And that's what allowed me to get through a full year of running every single day, right? After the year previous to that, I might have ran 5 to 10 days in December of that year, right? But no other month did I run. And that's how I was able to hold on and run every day for 365. So now that I'm kind of ramping up a little bit, I am attempting to elevate, right? That's what I'm looking to do here. I am looking to elevate. And because of that, I know that I must continue the prehab, the yoga, the stretching, and the strength. Also doing a set of push-ups, a set of dips, and a set of pull-ups every day, right? You just need to get one set in, but do it every day. So I'm doing that now, and that's been amazing. Like, it's so light, it's like I want to do more, but it's still truly a challenge. Like, it's a real challenge for me to get that in, but I'm doing it, right? Doesn't matter if it's a challenge, like, if I continue to do it, at some point it will become easy. Right now it's really truly easy not to do it, right? So I must continue to do it until it becomes easy. like the run streak, like getting out and running a 5K like I am right now has become easy for me because one, it's something I know I can do. And I have the receipts. I have the track record of already doing it every single day, right? So now everyone else also knows that I can do it every single day, right? Now, isn't that something? Isn't that something? Just that simple belief that I can do it and the track record of having done it makes it easy, right? So once we learn that formula, we can literally apply that to every other part of our lives. Any other goals, feats that we are aspiring to reach, we now have. We have within us the power and ability to move closer to that, right? And that's a choice, a literal, simple decision we make every day. Yes or no, to do or not to do, to try or not to try, right? We do not need to be successful every day. Failure is also a beautiful thing, right? And I have had so many runs out here that have felt just awful. Just the absolute last thing you want to feel, right? And I've done that, and I've had that happen on multiple runs. I've run for more than 1,200 straight days, right? And every last one of those days gave me experience on what to do for the next time and what not to do for the next time. And that right there is worth more than anything. That is worth it all, because when you have that, no one can ever take that from you. No one can ever take that from you. That knowledge that you have truly garnered, right? You gather, perceive, retain, adapt, and apply some true knowledge. That is gold. That is priceless, right? And this formula, just by doing something little, making a very small incremental gain, right? When I started this run streak, I never would have imagined that I'd be looking forward to running marathons. I'd be actually running marathons, like 26 miles. Like, I never imagined it, ever. Like, even being a person that ran distance, 800, 1 mile, 5K, like, I did all of that, right? 8K, I did that. And still, making the jump from there to a marathon was astronomical. So me, attempting to put myself in the shoes of someone who doesn't have that in their background, and is 40 years old. You know what I mean? That's tough right there. That's tough. However, I know some of those people, right? And I've had conversations with them, trying to get them out, trying to talk to them. And for one reason or another, it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? There's, oftentimes they don't want it to happen. They're kind of blowing me off, kind of not really acknowledging it, but just dismissing it as if it's not for them, and they already truly know that for absolute true fact, and that's not the case, because you must give this a chance. You must, this, really getting out there. Obviously, you do have to invest in equipment, right? You must have a great pair of trainers. Your shoes that you're wearing, they must be a good pair of running shoes, right? Because if they are subpar, that's going to affect the entire experience, right, that you're having with the ground as you stride, right? And that is truly the most important relationship within running. That when you're coming into it and it's just you out there by yourself running is number one, right? However, when you run with a group and you have that communal experience, that becomes so important. And that's just what it's all about for me, because I myself had such an adverse relationship with running. And what I heard today at the family reunion from my uncle was that at a young age, 5 years old, somewhere between 4 and 7, and he said he came in town to visit, and we were at the school that my mom taught at, and I came in and I'm like, I just ran around the school building 4 times. And I was so excited by that. And I was so eager to share. And I did with him. And they were both like, their response was, why? Why would you do that? Why did you do that? Right? I didn't know. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. But it brought me joy, right? And as a kid, joy, right? Kids know it best because they can find it in so many places, right? And as we become older, as we become adults, it just becomes a little bit tougher and tougher and tougher to find that joy and that happiness, and really truly just want everyone to know you got to give this a try. You got to give this a try, right? And tap in with me with any hesitations that you might have, or with any aspirations that you are eager to map out a plan for, or to just start. Just start. That is the key. But I am gonna get off this line, wrap up this run, and catch y'all on the next one, because this is Miles for Justice.